Hello everyone, I am Brianna and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing my 2026 planner lineup. I have been so excited about this lineup. I have had it figured out for a little while now, and I couldn't wait to jump in. I am sharing all of this right now because most of these I'm actually starting December 1st. So I need to figure out what I want to share first because look there's four things going on and each one has its own use. I technically have one planner because the rest, they are planners, but I'm not using them for like personal planning or homeschooling or anything like that. So let me figure out, I'm like, what do I want to share first? Do I want to share my planner? Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to share my actual planner that I'm going to be using, and it is this one right here. Let me move everything else out of the way so we can focus on what I am using. So, if you guys have been around for a while, you know that I loved the wide size, and then I dove into A5 for a little bit. And then recently I switched everything to a B6 size. And I still do like the B6 size a lot. And it does have a place in my lineup. But for personal planning, I have just realized that I don't need all the space. And I want to kind of streamline things to where I am writing down only the things that I need to really know. And I chose a planner that I just absolutely love. And it is the Hobonichi Weeks. Okay, now this cover is an Aura Estelle and it's that tweed cover. I couldn't pass this up. I had this in A5 when I was in an A5 size. I actually sold it and purchased the Weeks size. It is just beautiful. I love this cover. So in the pocket here, I stuck one of these Hobonichi notebooks in case I needed a space for extra notes or anything like that. And what is unique about this is that it is the mega. So the regular weeks, I love these two colors together, by the way. I'm like, I wish I had this color again. It's one of my favorite colors. So here is a regular weeks and then here is the mega. And the reason why I chose mega is for all of these note pages in the back. So actually, let's see, how many do we have? I've looked before, but I've forgotten. 219 pages. This will for sure get me through the whole year. So if I need extra note pages, if I need a space where I'm like, okay, well, this day I have a lot going on and I need to make a list so that I don't forget things, I'm going to flip into the back here, write the date, maybe decorate a little bit, and then just list what I need to list off. My goal with this is that I want it to be very functional. Again, if you have been around for a while, you know that I would decorate my planners, like just decorate to where there was no room. I loved it. I loved putting stickers and washi and all of that, but I'm kind of morphing into a different time, I think, in my life where I need it to be beautiful but simple. And so I'm going to be playing around with that in 2026. I'm still going to be using stickers and things here and there. But for my planner, it's going to be just very, very functional. I'll give you an example of kind of like, this is my week, and there's 3 stickers. And then this was the week before, and it was 2 stickers, or actually 3 stickers and a couple little washi strips. Super, super simple. So that's the goal. That's what I'm going for. I am excited for this week's, and I've never been in a mega before, but I love that there is space for extra notes. And my goal for 2026 also is the lineup that I choose is going to be the lineup for the whole year. I know that we get distracted by other things, or we think that a certain planner is not working because we get bored. And what I want to do is just like push through that and just keep using the planner, even though you would get bored, because usually it's us wanting to just try new things and just get a new planner because we want something fresh. So I'm going to try to push through that and stick in a planner all year long, so that I can have a planner that I flip through and look back and it's full. There are no blank pages. I mean, blank pages are okay. Like if you had a sick week, totally okay to have blank pages. But what I'm talking about is like, here is the daily planner, and, you know, like there are months that are empty, I mean, because I bought this in the summer. And so I just want my planner to be completely lived in and just beautiful at the end of the year. So I can't wait for that. Okay, so that's my planner. One planner. Oh, and homeschool. I am not sure. I don't think I'm going to have a planner for my homeschool. If I do, it might be like a Cocoa Daisy insert or something, or like a little booklet just to play around in, because I have checklists for my kids for their work that I use to keep track of what they're doing and where they're at, that I've made online. If I have like a Cocoa Daisy booklet or anything else, it's just for me to mentally jot down what needs to get done for that day. And I mean, that could easily happen in one of these back pages here. So I guess I don't need a planner for every single day for my homeschool, because I feel like the only requirements for my state is to keep attendance. I do keep records of work, but that's it. Like I'm not required to have like a lesson plan or anything like that. And I'm just trying to I'm just going to keep using this word streamline. I just want to streamline everything and really have my planner system work for me and not have it be something that is overwhelming and too much for me to handle, because if it's too much, I don't grab it and I won't use it. Okay, so let's move on to this one. This is a B6, and I have my Sterling ink in here. This is a lined notebook that I will be using, and honestly, I need to figure out how I want to use this, but it's beautiful and I love it, and I like writing on the lines, and so I just have to figure out what I want to do. I think this is the only one that I really have no plan for, but it's in my TN. So on my last video, you guys loved this J Creatives insert here. And what she does, I'm fairly new to her and her company, but she is on Etsy, and she has like little releases where she sells inserts and then she hand makes them. So right now her shop is closed, and I am assuming that she'll have more inserts that she will release at the beginning of the year. I'm not sure what she's doing in December, but The window to get this is closed right now, so I'm sorry, you guys, but it does make your planner super cute and cozy. I love it. So this is the B6 Daily Planner for 2026. It's the full year. It is just like this book that I had for 2025. I loved it. I love feeling this like full. It feels so good in hand. And my plan was that this was going to be my planner. And then I really thought about it, and there's just too much room on the page. So I'm turning this into a memory keeper. And I don't know what I'll put on the monthly pages just yet, but I know the daily pages are going to be just daily journaling, things I want to keep a memory of. And I've actually already started this because in the back, you get extra pages and you get enough to have, so 1, 2, 3, 4 pages here I already started for like Christmas lists and things. And when you start here, if you start on day 1, like December 1st, you get 1 page per day of December. And so I'm sitting here thinking like, I am so ready to just like shelf 2025 in my planners. I want to start in my new planners. So I'm going to memory keep for December on these back note pages. So I have my kids' Christmas lists in there. And then on here, I'm going to kind of have a bucket list of the things that we want to do in December. I might list out like an Advent type thing where each day is something to do. I had one child kind of express that he would love to have that happen. And so this year, instead of like a Lego Advent or a Hot Wheels Advent or whatever, I am giving them Trader Joe's chocolate Advents. I don't know, what are they, like $2? And we'll do something fun every day. And it doesn't have to be anything huge. It could just be like drink hot cocoa and watch a movie or something. But then there will be things like ice skating and gingerbread house making and making cookies and going to drive and see lights. Or we have this thing where it's like Streets of Bethlehem and we go and do that. And so there's just like fun little activities that we're going to just pop in all throughout December. So that is my plan for this daily, and I am hoping I can keep up with it. It's dated, so I need to keep up with it. I am very hopeful for this. So that's the plan for my B6 size TN. And I also have a B6 cover from Aura Estelle that I've been using. So I popped into a TN style so that I can use my J Creatives insert. So the beginning of the year, I'm not sure. I might switch out of a leather and go into a cover. We'll see. Okay, so then I have these 2 left. And I am going to be using this one. This is another Hobonichi Weeks. It is not in the cover yet. I just set it in here. I loved this color. I absolutely loved the color. And this mustard Tragan Hobonichi cover was also screaming my name. And I feel like these 2 look beautiful together. They look really good together. But also, if I get tired of this tweed, I feel like the blue would also look good in here. So I might be switching things around. But my plan for here is gratitude, maybe scripture writing in the back. This is going to be strictly for sermon notes. So I'm going to be taking this to church. And I have enough. Let's see. I have enough for, I cannot do 2 pages per Sunday. I will have some left over, but I can at least have a page per Sunday for notes. And I just want to fill that up with sermon notes throughout the year. And then my weekly pages, they might change. I mean, I might have gratitude, inspirational things that I want to write down. If I'm like reading my Bible and something sticks out, I want to like journal about it or write about it. I'm going to use this for that purpose. So that's the plan right now for this Hobonichi Weeks. And then I have my little A6. I purchased this cover on the Hobonichi buy sell trade. It's absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I think they did like a collab with Hobonichi. It says 2012, so it's old. It's in good shape though from the person I bought it from. But I couldn't pass up on this beautiful cover with the horses. It is a Hon, so it is a hardback. And my plan is I think this is going to be like a journal, and it's going to be like journaling prompts for the day. So I'll find a journaling prompt and then I'll write about it in here. I think that's going to be a good plan. It's kind of fun. I love journaling prompts, and the Coffee Monster Co. She has good prompts that I like to use, or Hand Can Plan has prompts. So it's just a way for me to have fun with journaling prompts and decorate in here. I am going to be decorating a lot in my B6 daily, like with Rosey Life, with Cocoa Daisy. So decorating and Hand Can Plan, like it's not going away. I just think it's not going to be a heavy, decorating is not going to be heavy in my personal planner. So, decorating these pages and having fun with it. And so that's how I'm going to use it. I hope all of this works out. This is the plan. We can have like the best laid plans, right, you guys? And then life happens. But I am super, super excited about my 2026 lineup. I am curious to hear if you have your 2026 lineup already figured out, what you're going to be using, and if any of this shocks you, because I feel like this is something new for me, like the smaller size of all of these things. And I mean, you might notice that I don't have any Planner Perfect inserts. I'm not going to be using, like if I use Planner Perfect for the year, it's going to be just like the leather. So that is a really big change. And yeah, I don't know. I am super excited though, and I cannot wait. And I have like a few more days until I can completely jump in. I can't wait to bring you along on my journey with these planners, and I hope that you're excited to follow along. I always love your support and your comments back and forth. It brings me joy, and I truly appreciate all of you guys being here. But if you have any questions, let me know, and we will chat on my next video. Bye, you guys.